Hi, I'm Mick Garvey and welcome to the Air Attack channel. Just another small review, a short review I should say, and it's just I've had the HW100 from Weihrauch from Hull cartridge for a few months now. I've used it quite a few times, quite a lot of times. I've had some of the best days I've had up in Cumbria with it on the squirrels. I've got to class it as probably everybody's favourite gun. Probably everybody you know has had a Weihrauch at some stage, and I've never heard a bad word about it. I can't find anything wrong with them at all. They're a fantastic gun, superb, well machined, German engineering at its finest. So just a few short words about it, and then an introduction to something that could be taking its place. Sadly, it's got a go bike. Beautiful thumbhole stocks, the carbine KT, it's in 177. The trigger on it is absolutely superb, as you would expect from Weihrauch. Shot counts more than enough. I tend to never drop it right down to the bottom, so that I get to the stage where I need air, so I can do a full test on how many shots it takes. I've always got an air bottle, either the short buddy bottle in the rucksack, or I've got a bigger tank in the truck, so I can always top it up. Let it drop down too far, I think you're only heading for problems. Silencer, this is the XL, whisper quiet. It's sub 12 anyway, but it makes it even more so with the superb silencer from Weihrauch. I've also got it fitted out with the air mics 3 to 12x50. Now I don't know if you can tell from there, but the scope is probably 1/8 of an inch away from the barrel. What I found with that is that because of the barrel band, I could not get the extended sunshade on. So that'll be coming off, and that's just something to think about, and it's something I'll touch on shortly when I introduce the next thing that's taking its place. It comes as standard with a dovetail, but in the box it comes with an additional screw-on Picatinny rail, which for me, Picatinny's the way forward. Dovetails, it's all fine, but to be honest, Picatinny rail, scopes, night vision, thermal, on-off straight away, with an absolute minimal amount of adjustment on zero. Some people say that it never moves a bit. I always find it's best to check it and double it. Even if it's just one click, you want to make sure it's bang on where it needs to be. So this scope will be coming off and going back into my stock or going to another gun. And we'll be showing, what, like I say, shortly, what's taking its place. The rifle itself fits lovely. Although I do find, depending on the scope and the mounts, that adjustable stock would be more advantageous to just about most of us. This fits all right. I find if I've got my cheek pressed right in, I'm probably at the bottom a little bit too low, so I think I just lift my head just by probably, you know, a fraction of an inch gets me bang on to where I need to be scope wise. It's a handsome looking thing. What's just so beautiful. Guns classed as females, you put things into females apparently, and that's why you call them she's and he's. So cars, guns, classed as she's. Strange thing is, you can always tell a Weihrauch from miles away by the green sticker on the air tube. Fill tube, fill adapter is the usual way on the side. It comes with a nifty little stopper to stop any dirt and grit getting into there. It comes standard, that's on the floor, 2 mags, 177. Also comes standard with a probe fill, obviously into there, and again a lovely fit. You find some guns a little bit clunky, a little bit hard to get in there, but true to form, the Weihrauch, beautiful. Drop down cocking lever for the side cocking, which is, I'm not going to fully cock it, but you can feel it goes back so far without taking it back to the fully cock, and it's like flattened on the inside, and I found that is just, it's not quite, you can do it with one hand, but near enough. And to be honest, I'm sad to see this go. Now I'm going to do a few reviews on different guns, and they're going to be guns that I like and guns that I think are worth other people buying, or at least other people have a look at. There's plenty of guns out there, expensive and cheap, which I'm not too keen on. There's not many. They say there's plenty. There's plenty in the bigger scheme of things. In how many air guns out there, there's plenty to disregard as far as I'm concerned, but not that many compared to how many's out there. So like I said, I'm sad to see this go. It's served me really well over the last few months. I've tried to keep it, there's not a mark on it. It's in pristine condition, and I'm sure the next review, next trier of this gun is going to be more than pleased. I forgot to mention, it comes with it doesn't come with a stud on the front, so I sent for one off eBay, I believe it is, and that's the screw that holds the stock on at the front. I did that so I can put this bipod on. This bipod is a bipod stud connection. It's a mag pull, and that'll be coming off and going on the gun. No other studs in here, and to be honest, I won't want to drill anything into this. It's so nice. You can get what they call a cheetah sling, which should wrap around there, and obviously you can take the front screw out and put a bipod stud in like I've done, and just like a rubber grip around that. Or you can actually have it with a loop on there and a single point attachment sling, although it would throw it down a little bit lower down than what you want it to be. Works well on bullpups where you can fasten it further up, and maybe you could get like a mag pull QD attachment on the bipod, on the Picatinny rail. But I've used this without a sling. The sling, when I did have a sling on it for the minimum amount of time, it was a cheetah sling that wrapped around there and fastened to the bipod attachment on the front. So, like I say, sorry to see this go. We all love a Weihrauch. I think most of us had a Weihrauch, and like I say, I've never heard a bad word about them. But that is going to one side, if you excuse me. All the bits are going to one side, and as you can see, I've got some stuff out here already. Some 2.2 Weihrauch pellets. The Hawk 4-16mm 44 Air Max, so smaller tube. Also some Deben solid steel mounts, quick release mounts. This, before I do that, one thing I've got to remember, the HW100 was introduced in 2003, and thus there is a gun coming out, is the 20 year anniversary of the HW100. So in 2003 that was brought out. In 2006 they brought the KT out, which is a carbine thumb hole. 2016 was the, sorry I've got some notes, 2016 was the HW110, which is the polymer, ballistic polymer breech and block. Bolt is not a bullpup, but it is a shorter gun. And they also in 2019 they brought out the HW100 bullpup. So there's a bit of history there. Not much has changed with it. You know, why change something that's working? Why don't fix it if it's not broke? Is the saying that is quite common in this situation. The HW has been a fantastic gun. It really has. A bit of history there over the last 20 years. It's not evolved because it didn't need to evolve. It's a superb gun. It's worked really well. People love it. Not many people hate it. In fact, I've never heard anybody, like I say, have a bad word about it. But to take its place is this. And I am that, excuse me, impressed with Weihrauch out of my own pocket, my own pennies, I bought this myself. This is no review gun. This is not something that's been given to me because I'm going to give it a good word. I bought this because I believe in this gun. This gun's a fantastic gun. I've got several guns. I've got lots of great guns and lots, and not any of them are a bad gun, I'll be quite honest. Some are given to me to review, some are long-term review, and quite a few of them I bought myself. But this is another one that I bought myself, and this is the 20th anniversary HW100. Grey laminate stock. Adjustable stock. This all I've done is add it out of the box, and I put the air tube in, put the silencer on, and that's as far as I've got with it. In the box comes with the usual things: brass degassers, tool mags, fill probe, and I'm hoping somewhere there is a picketing rail which is here, which fastens on the top. Because like I said, that is the way I believe in this, in the way to mount the scopes. Also comes with certificates of authenticity from Weihrauch and Hull cartridge. Nice little setup. This is going to be awesome. This time I've gone for 2.2. I like a 2.2. Nothing on 177, I've really got on it really well. But this, we're going to have an accident live on area. Superb, and like I said, just a minuscule amount of adjustment on the cheek piece will get this exactly to where I want it to be. Also, which I'm sure you heard it drop on the floor earlier, what I've ordered of this, you just excuse me. The XL silencer, a little bit bigger volume, a little bit more to quiet things down. As you can see, quite a bit of size difference, quite a bit of volume increase, and that should make things even quieter. Sub 12 again. I'm assuming that will work quite well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this down before I drop it, and that would be an absolute travesty. And I'm going to build it up, and we're going to let you look at a few things. Like I said, I'll stick some pictures in and do a video of the original HW KT, and I'm going to a few pictures from what I put in the magazine when we did a few hunting days. We had a good day on the squirrels. Perfect for carrying around in the woods, taking squirrels out. 177, you're looking like 35-40 yards quite easily. Same being with the 2.2 sub 12. It's going to be perfect for some of the work, and the pheasant season is just about over. And once I get back into woods, I'm hoping to get into certain areas where the squirrels have gone mad again. I just about got on top of them last year. Comes the beginning of this pheasant season, and get back into the woods again. So hopefully we'll have something to show for that at a later date in the magazine, or back on the Adderset channel. So if you give me 5 minutes, I'm just going to move the boxes, get everything moved out of the way, and get this gun set up and show you what the finished arsenal is going to look like. So yeah, just bear with me 5 minutes, and I'll be back with you. Thank you. Right, welcome back. That actually took me a little bit longer than I anticipated, not the actual putting together of the gun, but as you know, Babs is not very well, so I had to just take care of her for an hour or so earlier on. She's doing well, in case anybody's interested. She's on her feet, she's walking around, she's doing a few laps of the bedroom, of the kitchen and the hallway. And we've got some treatment coming up in the next few weeks, but she appreciates all the comments we got on the last video for Shooting Country TV, and she'll be there at the end of it. We will beat this. Anyway, back to the gun. The limited edition HW100 KT. As you can see, laminated stock, adjustable cheek piece. Still brand new, so it's still quite stiff. That actually comes all the way out, as you can see. Back in, and I'll get the exact position for that shortly. I've got the new moderator on. It's got the Air Max 4-16 by 44 compact. You probably not see from here, but it is a couple of millimetres just above the Picatinny rail, and it obviously clears the barrel clamp. Seems to sit a bit further back than the other one, which it will do. It's a compact, so it's a little bit shorter. The standard Air Max is obviously longer and sat a little bit forward, and the front ocular lens just managed to miss the front of the Picatinny rail on the standard HW100. Couple of things. I've just done a decibel test. 72 decibels with the sound meter directly below it. The ideal place to put it is a metre away. The room's obviously not big enough to have it a metre away and do it right, so it'll be quieter at a metre away, and obviously downrange it'll be literally whisper quiet. I've got the Magpul bipod on here. I compared it to another bipod I've got, and this is a much lighter one, so we've gone for that. Works quite well, perfect. Holds it quite well, as you can see. I'm actually a little bit too high there, so that needs dropping down a little bit. That's all the way down, but that'll do for the time being. But yeah, I can see I need to be up a little bit for that. Also, we didn't use the precision steel mounts. They were too low, and the actual front of the scope was touching the Picatinny rail. So we're going for a medium mount. So there's something for you. If you're fitting one of these out with whatever scope, just bear in mind the low mounts will cause the scope to interfere with the Picatinny rail. Like I say, we've got the new XL silencer on it. Works a treat. I really can't wait to get out in the field with this and give it some stick. Let's get in those squirrels, let's get in those rabbits, let's get in the pigeons. I'm really looking forward to that. The gun is absolutely beautiful, and it just, I mean, that is not bad as it is now, and I think that's on the bottom. So it may be the fact that we have got just a slight raise in the adjustability as it sits is enough to get me where I want to be, but I'll try that. I think, no, actually I need to be a little bit higher, but we'll sort that out. Superb gun. Like I said, I bought this with my own money, and I was that impressed with I've had several HWs in the past, in years gone by, and they've always been great guns. As times moved on, I've got rid of them, moved on, but I always knew I'd come back to having one. Talking with Chris from Hull Cartridge, he's looked after me. We've had several guns on review. We've had a couple of guns for doing videos with, and you can't fail to be impressed with the standard of workmanship and the quality of the gun. Like I say, it's got to be everybody's favourite, and if it's not, why not? It might not be everybody's cup of tea, but we really need to try them. The quality just oozes out of it. I put a bit of air in it, like I said, just to test it, and tomorrow the little buddy bottle I've got there is low on air, so just got enough to put a few shots so to get a sound test. Another impressive thing with the HW100 Special Edition is it comes with a gun bag. A bespoke Weihrauch gun bag. Brass fittings on the handles, very blingy, nice shoulder strap. So that will be living in that as and when it goes out, and a decent sized side pouch for accessories, targets, pellets, magazines, everything else. As time goes by, we'll do more and more on this. We'll come to do another video on it and show you some how it's performed in the past. But like I say, this is the latest evolution. It's a limited edition, and this is actually number 266 of 300. There's only 300 being made. And last time I spoke to Hull Cartridge, they had got very few left, and that was a couple of months back, and I'm assuming they've probably got even less left now. Probably a couple of weeks ago, not a couple of months ago. So that's where we are now. This is going to replace the HW100 KT. This is the HW100 Special Edition 20th anniversary of the HW100, which was introduced, like I say, back in 2003. In 2006, the KT carbine thumbhole came into circulation, and followed by the HW100 bullpup and the HW110. All interesting guns, all nice guns. Like I said, the German quality just oozes out of them. But anyway, that's just a short review to see how we're going. I look forward to your comments on this. Please like or dislike, thumbs up, thumbs down. Please subscribe. The more subscriptions get, the more popular the channel gets, the more things I can get to review. And like I said, this is just basic. It's almost an open the box review, just to show you what's replacing my the HW100. There'll be more to come on this, I can assure you, and I'm 100% convinced we'll have some great days on this. Like I said, thanks for watching. Any comments I'll get back to. Thumbs up, thumbs down, as I always say, and please subscribe to the channel. It makes us a little bit more attractive to people who supply us with gear for us to test and bring it to you. So, and in that, we'll say goodbye, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks a lot for watching. Goodbye.